Good afternoon, folks. I am in Vermont. We are over here actually up here, I should say, near Newport, Vermont, which is close to the Canadian border. It's 150 miles exactly from our home. There was a lady that is friends of ours who needed something moved. It was over here, and she needed it moved. So we have just picked it up. Actually, someone else picked it up and put it in the back of my Jeep. And now she's visiting with some family and friends here briefly. And we will head back south and east shortly. But it's beautiful out here in Vermont. Vermont, if you've never been to Vermont, it's a relatively unique state. Oh, there's mountains. If you can ignore that solar panel back there, there's some beautiful mountains. Actually, there's mountains all around. Vermont is green mountains. Everything's mountains. This is like we were talking. We've traveled some. We've traveled west as far as Arizona. We came back through Kansas and that part of the country, which is extremely flat. Nothing but flat. Florida is pretty flat. But Vermont is the opposite of Kansas. There is nothing flat here. Everything is slanted, one way or the other. You're either going uphill or downhill. And it's beautiful. It's very green, very lush this time of year. And we're having a beautiful day. It's a little overcast, but that keeps it cool. A little bit of wind. Probably you're going to hear it on the microphone. Anyway, we're having a good trip, having a good fellowship while we've been riding. Telling stories to each other from our life experiences, which we have many. Maybe someday Thelma and I will write a book. I doubt it, but everybody says, "Oh, you ought to write a book." Yeah, we should, probably. We've got some stories that we know the details, and nobody else knows the details like we do. Our sons have experienced a lot of it, but they were very young, so they didn't actually know all the details, maybe, that we know of some of these fantastic stories of how God has directed us or provided for us or protected us or whatever. And sometimes when we were just not really as bright as we should have been, protected us from ourselves in many cases. But God has provided for us there again, we've been married for almost 51 years now. And we spent several years in what we would consider faith ministry, doing things in a recording studio or concerts or whatever, for a gift, if you so wanted to bless us. And if you didn't, then that's okay too. We do it for nothing. And so God took care of all that. And we wouldn't trade it for anything. There were some hard days. There were some financially very difficult things to deal with. But we wouldn't trade it for anything. The experience. And now that we're older and retired and have a fixed income of Social Security and a couple of tiny little pensions, we don't think too much about it, but we know things could get rough again. And we'll deal with it one day at a time. That's the way God wants us to live, one day at a time. Trust Him. Find Him, know Him, and trust Him with your future. Don't try to figure it all out for yourself, because you might screw it up. And I have unfortunately screwed up a lot of stuff, especially in the way of finances. But God has brought us through that. He's brought our family through it. And I'm still getting over a cold. My head is kind of stuffed up. But anyway, having a great day here in Vermont. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Make the most of it. Seek God. Find Him. Those who seek will find. Ask and He will tell you. Knock and He'll open the door for you. So that's the key to successful Christian living. My timer just went off. Have a nice day, folks.